I have not actually told this on social media, actually, since then. But what I'm going to talk about happened when I was at work, commuting and traveling from my merchandising position at LMS. It happened about a week ago, or about 10 days ago. I was in Hayward, California. I just finished this one store. This one Lowe's store in San Francisco, which used to be called Goodman back in the 90s when I was growing up. Got that store done, took the bus to the Marriott near Metreon, which is this really big movie theater in San Francisco. Charged my phone for a little bit. Then I caught the train going straight down to like Hayward, of course, because that's the store I was assigned to do for that day in particular, you know, right? And I was requesting an Uber ride to go, or Lyft, whatever, going to Walmart. Was it Walmart? No, it wasn't Walmart. It was, I think it was, wait, was it Walmart or was it oh, it was Target, actually. It was Target, by the way. My project for that day was, I gotta set up this one vacuum cleaner display with an estimated time of 75 minutes. Paid mileage, paid travel. So I was getting really bored waiting for my Lyft driver to pick me up, or Uber driver to pick me up. So I whipped out a cigarette, started smoking it, right? And then this one, I think she was a mixed African American girl. I'm not sure if she was black. I could tell she was black, but she was probably mixed too, because she didn't really look full African American or pure African American. Her skin was more on the brown side, or the mulatto side. She just looked at me, asked me if I could give her a cigarette. I'm like, okay, you seem like a pretty chill person, so I did this. Grabbed a cigarette out of my pocket, handed her a Stogue. But what I can recall was there was a sense of urgency and seriousness to that encounter. I could see the tears rolling down her eyes and cheeks, basically. She was telling me, like, oh, my boyfriend's in jail right now. I can't take life anymore. Life is too hard. It's getting to a point where I can't take it anymore. I just need a cigarette. Oh my God, you know. And when I looked at her, I just couldn't help but feel sad, you know. I've given cigarettes to people many amount of times before while I was traveling, whether it's a job or just staying local in San Francisco here. But none to a point where a woman or girl would ask me to give her a cigarette because she was just so distressed from life and so detached from living and positively, you know. I said to her basically, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. So I did this. Gave her the cigarette, and she said to me, thank you. And her voice was really choked up too at this point. Her voice was really choked up, like she just couldn't face reality, and she was just really sad, you know. The part about her boyfriend being in jail was, I'm not going to jump to conclusions if her boyfriend's a fuckboy or anything like that. I'm not going to jump into any conclusions, but I really felt bad for her, though, you know. I really felt for her, so I was just trying to figure out a different route to go to Target to do my job, my assignment for that night, you know. So she said to me, thank you, all choked up. So I basically said, you're welcome, hope you get better. It might have sounded like I was being like a little bit annoyed hearing her shit, you know, but no, it wasn't like that. It really got me concerned, because I don't usually get concerned at strangers like this usually, but sometimes I do. But there was just a sense of urgency when it came to talking during this encounter, and there's a very serious nature to it. It just shows you, basically, you have to be thankful for what you have in life, because you never know when it's really gone, you know, pretty much. Because all my friends would tell me I'm one of the most luckiest guys out there, you know, to be able to live this dream I have. They'd be able to do these kind of things. I mean, I sometimes I admit, sometimes I come down so hard on myself for what I have in life, you know, because society pressured me to be a fucking pawn for fucking society, you know. But it just hearing her sadness, and just like, you know, just hearing her like feel so less fortunate than me and you, it just made me look at life in a whole totally different way. It just made me think, man, I have to be very happy for what I have, or else because you never know when it's gone tomorrow, you know. There are still some good people out there in this world, you know, and we just gotta pray for them, basically, you know, and because life is a struggle, and the only way out is to persevere no matter what. And when it's all said and done, we'll pretty much be somewhere a lot better, a lot better paradise or better place when it's all said and done. If we do more good than bad, pretty much. But that's a different debate for religion, which I'm not gonna get into, of course, in this video. But you get what I'm saying, right?